Stampers, this is Marie Bennett at Wyoming Stampers Anonymous, and today I'm going to be using some products that are going to be retiring from the new 2018 Stampin' Up! Catalog when it comes out. And I've chosen two of my favorite stamp sets. I can't believe they are retiring, but I'm going to make one more card with them. So I'm going to be using Butterfly Basics, and from this stamp set I'm using the Happy Birthday and Sending Wishes Your Way. And then I'm also going to be using Awesomely Artistic. I love this stamp set. And from this one I'm going to be using this little round medallion, the label and the word friend, and this large floral bouquet. So let's go ahead and get started. And the card that I'm making is on soft sky paper using soft sky ink on Whisper White. And this soft sky is retiring from the color collection of Stampin' Up! This year. So if you have soft sky and need a ink refill, then I would get ordering, because at the end of May you will no longer be able to get the ink pad, or the paper, or the marker. So fair warning. And I'll have a link after my video where you can access the Stampin' Up! Store if you'd like to order today. Alright, on the inside of the card I used the two Sending Wishes Your Way Happy Birthday. Alright, so to make the card I started with a card base that is 8.5 by 5, no, 8.5 by 5.5. Wow, I've forgotten the dimensions of paper. And scored down the middle at 4 1/4. And to create this border right here, I'm using this floral bouquet stamp, and to me it looks like the Indian subcontinent. So I'm going to keep the tip of the Indian subcontinent pointed toward me. And turn the paper this way, and then on my soft sky ink pad I'm going to ink it up. I love the tone-on-tone look that some of these floral stamps give the cards. Okay, so I'm going to keep the tip fairly close to the edge. And then ink it up again, and put it about in the center. And ink it up again, and do it one more time. And then using my paper snips, I'm going to fussy cut all the way around these images that I just stamped. And for these small spaces you need to get into, it's really much easier to cut if you keep your scissors stationary and just turn the paper. So I'll be back when I get this cut. Okay, so I finished the fussy cutting, and the next step is to stamp the top layer. And this piece of cardstock, this is Whisper White, and it measures 2.5 by 5 1/4. And I've already stamped one side using this stamp with the tip pointed in. So now I'm going to rotate the paper, ink up my stamp, and stamp it from the other direction with the tip pointed in. Okay, then I need my border punch. This is a really nice border punch that came out last year, and I believe it's going to be available next. And so there's a little line right here, so I line the edge of the paper up with that line. And I like to have the punch flat on the table when I do this. Then there's some guide marks here, so you're just going to line your paper up so that it follows the pattern of the punch. And then just keep lining it up till you get all the way across the paper. There. Okay, so then I'm going to adhere this to the card right there. And I'm going to use just snail adhesive for this. Okay. Oh, shoot. That I always have to make a mistake. Well, let's see if I can get it off without too much damage. I forgot to put the ribbon on. It's only paper, right? That's what I keep telling myself every time I goof up. It's only paper. It's only paper. Alright. So I'm using a piece of this really pretty ribbon. And it's just called organza ribbon. Whisper White organza ribbon. And I'm using, well, just enough to wrap around, you know, to fold under on the ends. So place it about in the middle. And then on the other side, about in the middle. Okay, then where the ribbon is stuck to the tape, I need to put more tape so that it doesn't come loose. And I lost tape here, so I'll put a little more. Okay, now I think I can stick it back on and we'll be in good shape. Okay. I'm going to fold it now on the score line. Fold it. Give it a little swipe with your bone folder. And then right in the center over the top of that ribbon I'll be putting this label. So I stamped with this stamp, and then inside the space stamped the word friend on Whisper White with the soft sky. Then on the back I have 4 of those real little dimensional spots. These came out of a paper pumpkin kit, but you can order them on a large sheet. They're really nice to have. But since I used up most of my spots when I did my paper pumpkin, I thought, well, I'll just finish them off. These little ones are harder for me to get the backs off of. There. Okay, so the word friend is going to go in the center. that. There, and the outside of the card is done. For the inside of the card, I'm just using a piece of 4 by 5 1/4 inch Whisper White cardstock that I've stamped the two sentiments on, and then daubed the edges in Soft Sky ink. And I forgot to do that here, but you should daub the edges. There. I think it's just a really cute little card. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Bye. Okay, so I wasn't quite done yet. I forgot to put on the two floral rosettes. So I'm going to use a little snail. And I put them in each corner, or opposite corners, diagonally opposite. So one up here, and then the other one down below. This little rosette stamp itself is very versatile. You can really use it in a lot of applications. There. Alright, so that would be the inside of the card. Alright, thanks for watching. I promise that's the end. Bye.